Hey, we are commenting over the title screen. Holy shit. Anyway, here is my new character.
Oh my fucking god.
Say hello.
Are you serious, Antroid?
Yes, I am. Say hello to Nitroad, aka crazy cave woman, I don't know, zombie with pink hair.
Ugh.
In this run I'm going to be showing some stuff that can be done differently and just amusing stuff you can do if you know what you're doing in Dark Souls. For once, you can actually kill this dude. As you might have noticed, I even removed my broken sword thingy from my inventory, and I can just punch him for the same damage. Of course, I'm not going to do that because it's hella long and takes a lot of time. You can see damage there. A couple pixels already taken off his life. But it is possible theoretically to dodge all his attacks perfectly and just punch his ass to death.
Would you get a special weapon if you like tore his tail off or something?
No, I don't think this guy's tail actually counts, but his special weapon you can just buy from a dude, I think. It's called like the Great Demon Hammer or something like that, and it says that, I think the description says that it has no magical powers, but it can pound dudes into the ground just fine, something to that effect. In any case, we are soon going to be just running away. I'm just demonstrating that you can survive here if you want. I have taken his health up to the first little black thingy there, like two times that I did so far, and I gave up because that just was taking too long. In any case, we are the deprived class, which starts with the plank shield and the club, and the first time I played this game the club served me for half the game. Also, by the way, backstab with a fist.
Hardcore.
Yeah, with an arrow through the abdomen. But in this playthrough I am actually going, as soon as I can, I'm going to the Great Club, which is in our favorite area, the Blighttown. And yeah, you can see how long this guy took to kill with my fists, so you can imagine a boss. Say hello to Nitroad, by the way. She looks great even as a zombie. Wouldn't you agree?
She looks fucking abysmal.
It's a pity I didn't manage to keep my first. Also, this is not an insta-kill, as you see. I have no armor and barely took off half my health. And you can just kill this guy and he drops all his stuff that he would otherwise give you. Not before sounding very pitiable. I'm going to feel fucking terrible during this playthrough because I'm going to be killing people, like the crestfallen warrior guy who sits near the Firelink. This is in this video actually, and I feel really bad for doing that, but rest assured this run is not canon. Also, parry in riposte with the club. Bdsh.
Looks kinda awesome.
Isn't that just the most satisfying thing to see? And a great reward, even if it didn't already... Oh, backstab with a club also. Even if it didn't deal a lot of damage already, it would be a great reward for managing to time stuff correctly just for the satisfyingness of it. And yeah, with the club you can just kill these dudes in one hit, so compare that to the fists. Let's see how the club does against the boss. First of all, plunge attack. Bam.
Whoa, it does a lot of damage.
Yes. A pity I didn't think of trying a plunge attack with my fists. I wonder if that could have worked. Actually, I think just out of curiosity I'm going to try that at some point. Also, you can just block his club. He isn't dealing that much damage, honestly. But there I kinda blocked it. Of course, it broke through my shield and took off a little bit of my health, but still nothing too bad. And you can see it's 48 times the damage I did with my fist. Also, you can two-hand the weapon, which deals even more damage. But you can't really do anything with your shield in this case. Although two-handing weapons reduces the strength requirement for them, so if you don't have just quite enough strength for a big weapon, you can try to use it without a shield. In case, I'm just going to show here, I think I forgot to show, I only told this, that here when the lifts are out you can jump down. I think I said that it's safe there, but it only takes us here with the chests. We were here in our last playthrough. Also, we're going to visit the skeletons and have some revenge. You can see how hilariously defenseless they are against the club.
Whoa.
Yep.
Do they have like some special weakness to blunt weapons?
I think they might, which is pretty much tradition for skeletons, I feel, in video games, but it's just that my club really probably not only is blunt, but deals a hell of a lot more damage than a freaking knife that I was trying to attack them before with. But yeah, the clubs are probably... I think they might have like resistance to the other types of damage. It probably works that way in here, because I don't remember a separate... also he dropped his sword. I don't remember a separate category for blunt damage, but there are slashing and thrusting and piercing or something like that. In any case, here I am dumping all my stuff into strength, and I try to kick this guy, but I failed completely and repeatedly kicking. I just kinda hit him with the club a couple times. This guy, I don't know, I am conflicted.
What in the...
On one hand, he is kinda creepy and a bit annoying, but I feel really terrible for killing him. But yeah, this run is not canon. So actually he didn't die, I didn't attack him. This is all fiction.
Rascal. You will soon regret this.
Oh, by the way, while he talks I cannot lock onto him, so if he just kept talking forever I would be pretty weak against him. In any case, this isn't a successful attempt here, because he can also parry and riposte.
Now that's just embarrassing. How'd you let me do that to you?
Indeed.
Yeah, that's embarrassing, alright.
The best part is that I respawn right here and he keeps on attacking me each time, so I have to either run away or kill him, and spoilers, I kill him. You can go to the creepy dude which appears after the bell. Also my riposts, I'm going to rely on that pretty much. And you can request absolution, which costs some souls, but you are absolved of your sins, and the NPCs that you angered become friendly to you again. Also, I don't know, just this music here and the way he looks, like... I really feel sorry for him when I'm hitting him with the club like that, I don't know. I was doing this and I was thinking the whole time, I don't really want to do this, but I already started and I'm recording, so well, I have to go through with it.
So why the hell did you start fighting him in the first place?
Well, I don't know. Nitroad is a crazy woman. I don't know, just attacked him, I couldn't do anything, just... well, actually, I kinda wanted to kick him off a ledge or something, I don't know why. Maybe I wanted to show off that with my starting equipment and starting level I can take on NPCs already. And you can... well, as I said last time, somewhere in one of the last videos, you can probably take on like a Black Knight or anything if you are very good with the timing of parries. And I am slightly kind of maybe halfway demonstrating here that it is pretty reliable. Because this guy is kinda easy to parry, as you can see. Bam! And bam! And I think I apologized enough to him and to the audience, so I'll not continue. I'll just kill him right here.
Not too shabby. Not
The
too
hell's that
shabby.
supposed to mean?
I think you've done me a favor.
Actually, I'm not going to elaborate here, but I think he is kind of correct about me doing him a favor here. In any case, it doesn't really make me feel any better, but in honor of the fallen, crestfallen warrior, I am not going to speed up my leave of this place and let the somber music play and all that, so we can have a minute of not silence in his honor. And also, a detail of my character, I took the master key as a starter gift, so I could break a lot of sequences, which is always exciting. Also, by the way, if you start with the thief class, he also has the master key, so you can pick another gift. But the master key opens a lot of doors that would otherwise push me down a linear path. For instance, bam, I can just open this, get here and go to Blighttown from behind without doing anything else in the game. So let's see how I can deal without any armor, and with my starting gear, how can I deal with the fatties and the other guys. Fatties are actually really easy, as you are going to see pretty soon. There are 3 in this tunnel, and don't worry, I sped it up because it's predictably long and slow, but really safe. Although here I am kind of cautious because it was my first try, I didn't really know how well I'd fare. I knew that these guys are slow and really susceptible to backstabbing or back whatever it is with the club, back hitting. In any case, I successfully lured one away, ran a bit away so that I don't wake up the other one, and just steal the first backstab. These guys are really pathetic if you keep doing this. And
is there any point of sequence breaking like this, or are you just doing for the hell of it?
Well, I don't know, there's probably some hidden advantage I can get out of this, but well, for one, I don't have to deal with freaking Capra demon, that one in the really small courtyard where the dogs, the one boss, if you must remember him. He gave us some
Yeah,
relief.
I remember.
I don't have to deal with that guy, I don't have to deal with the depths at all, even though I like that area, I don't have to do that at all. So I skipped a lot here, and well, my aim here is to go and collect like the weapon that will stay with her for the entire game. Pretty much once I found this in my first really run through the game as the tank, I found that weapon, the Great Club, down there in the swamp, and I just used that almost exclusively to the end, and in New Game Plus it's that good. And I'm going to get it pretty much before I do anything else in the game. So theoretically, I don't know, if I wanted to do some PvP, maybe it would surprise people that I have that kind of weapon at this level. Although I wasn't really thinking about that, so I kind of dumped a bit more levels than I would like into my character stats, so I am a bit higher level and I would be paired with a bit higher level people, but from after this recording with this character I'm going to dump all the souls into upgrading my club first and armor and stuff, and only then, after my club is completely upgraded, I'm going to start leveling up again, just so maybe I'll get paired up with the weaker people if I ever go into PvP or co-op or anything like that. But this area is actually, well, the mosquitoes aren't that bad, but of course I have no protection against toxics, and that's going to be fun. Spoilers, I die here first time. And those mutant guys with magic, well, they're gay, there we go. I'm toxic and I'm poisoned, and I'm being stun locked. I didn't even know what happened here, but I'm dead. Those guys were shooting me with darts and the mosquitoes kept spraying me, so that happened. In any case, I got back here, died a couple times on my way. There's our favorite parasitic wall hugger there, approach from a different side, of course. And we're just going down to the swamp. Of course, I'm being really cautious here with the mosquitoes, although I cannot hit that one for some reason. He was hiding behind like a plank. I really don't know in this game how sometimes your weapons can get through collisions and sometimes they just bounce off, but clubs seem to do that quite a lot of bouncing off. I'm not sure if that's specific to the weapon type of or just to the animation of it, but we're going to see an example of the Great Club bouncing off walls in a really annoying fashion a bit later in the video. And here I don't remember. Oh yes, I'm trying to lure that guy down there because those guys take a lot of hits still, so I'm trying to be tactical here. First I thought about luring him off a ledge, but that wasn't happening, so I'm just doing drop attacks here. Halfway successful. The first one was good. The second one I'm really struggling with the collision here and the camera and everything. Oh, in good news, actually I managed to fix that one mod for mouse, fixing controls, smoothness, greatness, so it's now back to how it was when we started the recording, and not how it was couple last videos when it was all jerky and lock on was switching. But here we go, running down the elevator here. It's kind of not very safe, but you have to do something like this. And I also observed the geometry slightly glitching here. I don't know what's going on with that.
No, this game sucks! Things are glitching through each other.
Totally. Well, yes. I changed my mind. I fucking hate Dark Souls for that. Okay, only kidding, just I know some people are going to take that seriously. I am joking, this is fictional. I love Dark Souls.
He's joking that he's joking. He hates everything. He doesn't love anything. He's an Antroid.
I don't see how the two are related. I love a lot of things, like potato chips. And
No, you hate potato chips.
What? No, it's basically my entire character is that I love potato chips. In any case, a little sneak peek here of the swamp. We're going to go more elaborately later. But there are the guys with the boulders, and I masterfully evade them all to get the great club and run the fuck away. But, well, they kind of roll a boulder over me there. And I'm kind of poisoned, so my already small health is dwindling even more. But of course I'm just great enough so I can think about backstabbing this guy, but then remember that he isn't a, how you say, human-shaped enemy, so you can't really backstab him. And just run the fuck away. And right here I'm going to level up enough strength to use the weapon I just got. And even some more levels. Let's go, great club. This is going to look really hilarious because it's bigger than I am.
Yeah.
How'd you like me now?
Well, I didn't like you at first, and I'm not liking you now.
But see how I can smash these dudes in one hit, isn't that just the... especially after having a bit of trouble with them with my regular club. I've been pretty happy recording this part, I have to say.
Well, yeah, this must be pretty satisfying.
Also, great moment here, in a second. Wait for it. Dramatic slow-mo. Ah.
That was dumb as fuck.
Well, yes. I have no excuses. I just jumped badly, I guess. But of course, nothing I cannot do after a couple tries. Jump off the lift, easy. Just some scenic poses. Also a dog in the air. Just there. I have no idea what's up with that. I hope you noticed it. I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah,
really
I did notice that. It's just your horribleness and ugliness in this game just breaks everything around you.
Ah, yes. Well, it only makes the run more entertaining if it's that's the case. And yeah, let's
You pretty much have to PvP with this character because nothing will be more insulting to people than being killed by something like this, and then like seeing some taunts, gestures, and shit.
Yes,
That
although
would be
I think by
the
the
greatest thing.
by the time I get to PvP, I'm probably going to wear armor, but of course I'll keep my head clear so that they at least can see my fabulous pink ponytails or pigtails or whatever they are called. In any case, just some masterful surviving here on the tiny ledge against this dude while being poisoned and locked in the animations where I cannot drink my Coca-Cola, but I prevail. Although I'm not going to deal with the other two dudes because I only have 2 Coca-Colas and my health isn't going to last with my poison, so I decided to just bolt it. But yeah, this should be fun. Although the sad thing is that if I invade people, I get to be the red phantom, and it's not really easy to see the character under all that redness. But if someone invades me, I think it should be fine. I should defend myself. By the end of this video, I'm becoming human, so there is a possibility in the next one of this run that someone's going to invade me. Also, just some more revenge on the skeletons, including the big ones, now that I have the big club. Also, I like the animation of continuous attacking. She just kind of rotates around, well, not this time, but the previous skeleton was killed like that. Rotates around and slams the club again. Just really, I don't know, I really like playing as a big club character. Well, not really big at this point, but still. Club tank. My first playthrough was probably my favorite, even though bosses are a bit difficult. Bam. I just love how they... you know, in a worse game, in a lesser game, the enemy would probably still have like stupid death animation slow when killed with such a big club, but here they just get flattened on the ground, and that's fabulous and amazing. Or just fall apart, of course. Drop a shield. Let's go challenge a big skeleton just to prove that we are freaking badass. I considered going into an area here called the catacombs, there's a lot of skeletons, and those skeletons in the catacombs, they do actually get resurrected after you kill them, so you can't just kill them and clean out the place forever. Well, of course, even until the bonfire, which would resurrect them all anyways. And you might want to do like a bit of that area to get a thing that lets you get even more Coca-Colas at a fire. Like you can go get 20 eventually, not just 10. But I decided against that because I would be spoiling a place, and I wasn't sure I would be able to take on the respawning skeletons, so I'll just have to settle with killing the big one. Also, that attack is freaking devastating. Good thing I didn't get hit with the two-handed thing. This. But of course my club is even better, and the big skeletons crumble just like the small ones.
I don't know, it just seems so freaking slow, so you probably gonna have some problems with faster enemies, no?
Probably, yes, most certainly in fact, and especially bosses, because most bosses can fuck you up if they catch you off guard, and considering that with my club here I have to get close to the bosses, it's going to be fun. Of course I'm a bit overpowered for the next few, but there is a certain boss which is two dudes again, like the gargoyles, and that boss was a brick wall for me when I played as this character before. But although it was very easy as a mage, so the main let's play isn't going to suffer there. But here it's going to be interesting taking on that.
I don't know, maybe you should consider upgrading your stats to use some other weapon just for situations like that.
Well, for a character that's so centered around strength, I don't really wanna waste points into anything else. Well, of course, vitality, endurance, but that's not going to help with different weapons also. Undead Berg down there, just a bit of continuity, and almost threw myself off the cliff, but not quite. Okay, where am I going now? Oh yes, I think I might remember. I'm going through in another area that we haven't really seen after I get into this Covenant, of course.
No.
Nope. Learn the Shrug, get into Covenant, get Humanities of that guy in the well, and back into the Valley of the Drakes, which you only saw a glimpse of. We're going to see a different pathway here. Shouldn't be too big of a spoiler because it's just a different path, nothing really interesting in it, but a bit of the connectivity in the world. Are going along this ledge here, because that one just ends there. I think we kind of came up to this bridge in our regular let's play, but let's go take a look at this dragon, or drake, or whatever undead. Not going to bother him. He doesn't even wake up if I don't take the items that he sleeps on. Although he is pretty intimidating, I have to say. And over there on in the blurry mess on the left, is it the left or yeah, I think it's the left. Yeah, that's the left. You can see that drake enemy, the bird that shoots lightning that I mentioned last time. This one is on the sledge, and you have to get around it somehow. Of course, I don't succeed the first time, but that's half the entertainment. Let's see the electricity attack. Okay, I'm wisely running away here. Come on, come at me, bro. And that's why you don't really deal with them until you're really powerful. But for a better demonstration, let's try to run around him. Well, first let's just get hit once by a stray particle from the big particle explosion. Now let's try to run around him. Nope.
So, are you gonna murder that thing?
No way in hell. I'm just going to run around him more successfully. Because if you don't wait like I did here, if you just run straight away, he is on a slightly wider place of the part of the ledge, so you can in fact just run across. And that's precisely what I'm going to do, and I'm going to come up in a different place from behind in a completely unexpected, to people who don't know the layout of this game, completely unexpected shortcut thingy place. Okay, here I try to maybe sneak on him, which looks hilarious and fast motion, but didn't work, and I just say fuck it, And
It was
run.
hilarious with this huge freaking club you were carrying.
Yeah, I don't really understand. Well, probably I'm the magical undead chosen hero, but my bones and my brittle arms wouldn't really be able to hold that club, I think. If this was real life, this is completely unrealistic. In any case, there is another lift here, which goes into a bit of a nondescript cave, but we're going to emerge in a place that we have seen for the whole like 2 or 5 seconds maybe before. So of course I think you should remember it.
Of course.
Okay, there is randomly bonfire in this cave, which I'm not complaining about, because I don't want to run to try and run it around that guy again, if I can help it. Oh. And we emerge. Darkroot Basin. This is adjacent to Darkroot Garden, where we've been before. By the way, just a big dude here, nothing special. I hesitate to call this one a Black Knight, because he seems not really too black, he seems like a Silver Knight. Although maybe the Silver Knights are even more shiny and silvery, and besides they are all supposed to be in Orlando, in the City of the Gods. But whatever, maybe it is a Silver Knight, I'm not sure. I can of course look it up, but I'm not going to. I just demonstrate that I can trade blows with the best of them. Without any armor. And nothing. Bam, you're dead. Not going to collect anything, just going to run up here. Kill a crystal lizard or crystal gecko or however they're called in this game. And here we are. We were here before and I looked in the opposite direction once for 2 or 5 seconds, so yeah, that's the place. We're going back to the big dude and beyond the big dude the blacksmith, so we are going to emerge really close to the gargoyles boss fight. The big dude of course is the black one that carries a huge pole thing and shoots lightning. Kinda ran around him last time also. This dude. I wonder if you recall this dude, because he is kinda memorable, but I didn't really look at him for too long. Hey, you there?
Yep.
So, do you recall this dude?
Yeah, I do recall this dude.
This dude is radical, dude! But his attacks can be dodged, and when you have such a big club, he doesn't really have that much health. Although he does a lot of damage, so no.
Yeah, you don't have too much health either.
Okay, buy some Titanite shards, do some reinforcing here. I think what he said sounded like thanks mate, but it wasn't, obviously. Another go!
Speeding things up is one of the best things you can do with the video.
Yes. Although sadly not accessible in real-time recording, which is in all other aspects greatly preferable, I think, to post-commentary. But this Let's Play is going to be a mix of both for these 2 playthroughs. And I'm still going for the Titanite demon. Also, I think they're sometimes called crawling demon or something. Just huge stone dude. And judging by my position of the body, blood splat, whatever, I died, well, to be honest, I died like 7 times maybe here. But eventually I managed to kill this dude, and this is of course the winning run, because I wouldn't live in something boring. The key to a lot of these seems to be try to stay behind their backhand roll when they attack. But definitely some of the other enemies, which aren't all about being slow and attacking in front of them with one huge gigantic weapon, some other enemies require vastly different tactics. But I don't remember where we ever see any of those enemies. Also, rolling is really weird, because sometimes it looks like you have like invincibility frames, because you just jump through whatever is coming at you. But sometimes you, while rolling, get hit by the stupidest part of a weapon, like a hilt or something, and still get full damage, so no idea how that works.
Sucks that you totally run out of stamina just after a single attack.
Well, that's true, but the good thing is that I don't need the full stamina to perform the attack. I only need like to have any, and I'll be able to do the attack just as effectively as ever. So, just pretty much my attack animation is almost as slow as the stamina recovery speed, so I can... I don't know why that said amazing chest ahead. This guy, well, maybe he has a hair chest, and that's amazing for some people. In any case, I'm going to the boss, although there are some dudes before the boss, of course, that I have to take care of. May have died here before, I don't know, that may be someone else's corpse. Definitely I just stole someone else's corpse there, not my own.
Of course.
No sir, couldn't have been killed by these three dudes. Ever. That'll be way too embarrassing to show on camera. Whoops.
Fortunately, you have the magical abilities of not showing what you don't want.
Yes, I have the magical abilities to make myself look much better at the game that I actually turned out to be. But some things can just be brute force, like this dude. Of course I'm running away from him like a coward, because without my fancy spells I don't really have any good strategy against him, because he is fast, moderately fast, fast enough for me. Ah, he's catching up. Oh, by the way, Boulder Knights, not a concern. But that guy is a concern, and he doesn't really stay open for my attacks for long enough to really do damage without being hurt myself. But eventually I just say fuck it. Of course, first I try telling him a bit, but he seems to sense my approach eventually there. Oh, maybe he saw me in his peripheral vision. Now I'm being slightly a bit of a chicken shit here and running away and just pondering whether or not I should try something. I was hoping he'd maybe like dodge jump to the side of that bridge, but no. But at some point... Also, not fair that his club totally clips through all the columns. And there you can see that trading blows. I took more than half of his health, vastly. Although we drink our colas at the exact same moment, but... trading another blow and he's dead. So he wasn't all that dangerous after all. Okay, I don't remember what I am even doing here. I think I'm just killing off Boulder Knights. This guy kind of funny here. Bonk! This club may be my favorite weapon in the game. I don't know. I am so tempted to just play by myself now that I can record with fraps randomly in Dark Souls if something interesting happens. I don't have to record my whole thing anymore like I did before, so I'm tempted to start like a completely experimental character, like maybe a paladin, and just I don't know, to play for myself. Also parrying, but he didn't even repost, so he just nope. And now I also nope, and he's dead because he's not very smart. So yeah,
just get a new hard drive and record whatever you want and stop complaining to me that I don't do shit and don't record videos with you.
No, I still complain because you still have to do shit and record videos even if I have space for like keeping all of them in queue until you can get your ass here and record something. Also, I'm being shot by that guy that does stupid dances. That guy over there. But no, now that I have this magical ability to record Dark Souls like any other game, I'll just play by myself and press the record button whenever anything happens. I don't know, I'm not promising anything, maybe nothing exciting is going to happen with that character. My main playthrough is going to stay the same, and this is going to be a side thing, just breaking the game as much as I can with my limited knowledge of Dark Souls. And just admiring the fine looks of my Nitroad character. Oh yeah, here come a ton of zombies. A ton of small enemies are also really satisfying to hit with my club, especially once they come in groups like right now. Well, two more, or maybe three, I don't know. And here my club is what I promised. My club is bouncing off that wall, or it doesn't reach, so this hallway is not the best. And these guys are probably feeling really brave right now. but I can just turn slightly to the left and that solves all my problems. Even though turning slightly to the left can be a bit of a challenge sometimes, but I manage. Okay, you, channeler or something. I think these guys are called channelers. You are annoying. Bam. I don't think I'll ever get tired of killing people in one hit with it. Strong attack.
Will you still be able to one-shot things when you like level up a bit later in the game?
I'm not sure, but I think I remember one-shotting most things when I played as this character without any fancy sequence breaking, so maybe this time I'm going to one-shot a lot of minor enemies successfully. Also, gargoyles. Spoiler alert, first time I die, of course. But we get to see how it is to fight these dudes as a melee character. You get fucked. Yeah. That tail attack that he did also sometimes launches you a bit into the air, but thankfully I think it's vertically up, so it doesn't really throw you off the roof or anything, just like kind of adds insult to injury. But you can see how much damage I do. I pretty much can kill this guy in 4 hits and one light like blow or punch to the knuckle, whatever. Because 4 hits leave like 1 pixel of health on him, but now I have to deal with the trouble of trying to approach them. And that's not as easy as it sounds. And I'm slightly killed by the fire. And they just walk away. But now I'm back, angrier than ever. And I'm of course going to kill them both. On my second try, obviously. No tries happened before that one and this one. Also, surprisingly enough, I don't manage to actually hit off his tail. Because you can do that with a club, you don't have to use a sharp weapon. But apparently I didn't really hit the tail enough here. And I got careless a bit because he's almost dead, so I figured, might as well. But no. You cannot do that in this game, you have to always be careful, even if you like have all the reasons to be cocky and overconfident. You're
Kinda much quieter than you were before.
Oh, maybe it's something on your end, I don't know. In any case, it's not like you listen to anything I say, so...
Well, actually, yeah, I wasn't listening.
I am more talking for the viewers. The viewers can note how this second guy that comes is different. He doesn't have a tail and he doesn't have a helmet. Also, they drop helmet. So maybe I'll wear that sometime, but mostly I wanna wear my pigtails. And my main character might also get that helmet later, because there are more gargoyles. Surprise, surprise. And I'm just going up to ring the bell. Bam, 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 skipping all the cutscenes. For no reason, absolutely going to request the absolution from this guy. Spending like the majority of my bonus souls got from killing that dude and just using Homeward Bone here to teleport back to the bonfire. Now I'm going to do something that I should have done. Well, no, I should not have done, but it would be probably more convenient if I did that in my main run. I think you can kind of expect here. I give you all the hints here, I think. I'm going to kick this dude off the freaking ledge. Boom.
Nicely done.
Yes, noble fight, but you have to do this in order for his corpse to reset in his original position so you can get the drops. And there is a moment here which gave me a bit of a panic, because I started facing the Firekeeper and there was a shine of an item there. And I thought maybe killing that guy triggered this killing the Firekeeper, but the Firekeeper is here. The shine of the item went away. Also, the ring that I got, great ring, boosts all sorts of stats. I'm going to do a bit of a comparison here in a second. Boom, 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 boom. My health and stamina are a bit bigger, and the bonuses get bigger because they are percentages. So as I level up, the bonuses are going to get even bigger. But this ring, you cannot take it off. If you take it off, it breaks forever. So there is no reason to take it off, of course. But this almost concludes our first part of breaking stuff. Of course, only one thing left to do. Turn human.
Well, I'm not even sure what's worse. The hollow form or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the hollow form.
Or this. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Game developers should not make games that allow players to create such fucking monstrosities.
Well, I disagree there. You got problem with me, pal?
Oh my god.
Oh well, the video is running short, so goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yes, we managed to fit it in.